Hello and welcome back to the BARILELE challenge. Today we are learning chords. I'm so excited about that. So today's chords will only use one finger. So what are we going to do with the other fingers? Well, not all of the chords use the index finger, but when you're not using the other fingers, I would like for you to remain keep focus on not making the hand look like this. Look. Like super tense or straight or away from the instrument. I would like for the hand to always look curved and natural, no matter if you're pressing here or in the back. Sorry. I think there's like a kid upstairs and he must be back from school. I think that's what it is. Okay, so let's learn one finger chords. The first one we're going to work on is G. Please use the ring finger for this and think about the finger going into the fingerboard, not lying on it. So this is what I would like for you to do. And then keep the other fingers kind of curved. So I don't want this, look up. I don't want this, I just want the fingers curved. Now test only that string you're pressing. If it's working, then you can strum. Oh, so cool. If you got this, then use the thumb, breathe, squeeze and strum, and that should work. Let's do that 4 times. 1, 2, G, go. And as you're playing, please say G, 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 okay? 1, 2, a little faster, go. It might feel a little silly to be like talking by yourself, but that's really going to help you memorize the chords. We learned in educational psychology that when you say something, when you do it, when you read it, it just creates all of these connections in your brain that help you learn it than if you were only doing one thing. So you're creating a better learning experience for you that will help you retain the information. Okay, next one is G major 7. Again, we're gonna put the finger into the fingerboard, okay? We're using the middle finger. Test it. If you get this, wiggle around until you find the right spot. Here we go. 1, 2, G major 7, go. Again, 1, 2, ready, go. Is G7, but before we proceed, breathe, exhale. That feels better. Okay, we're gonna go with our index finger on this one and then press down to test the string. If this one hurts, that means you're normal. Usually the action or the height of the strings is a little higher on the first fret because we have the nut right next to it. So your fingers will develop calluses, and that will help you with this. But if it's a little tender today, just know that you're doing something right. It just takes a little time to develop. So let's do 4 G7s, okay? 1, 2, ready, breathe. Again, 1, 2, G7, go. G7, 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 1 last time, go. G7, 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 and relax. The next one is E7, and all we need to do is put that same index finger on the first fret of string G. Test it. Test all the strings now. Now the reason I'm having you test all the strings is because now we're kind of in the middle of it, right? Over here, the chances of us touching other strings are kind of low, but now we're like right in the middle. Now watch the hand to make sure it's not all open and flying, like curve it. And watch your posture, like fix yourself, fix those shoulders. Be conscious of your breathing. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, E7, go. different mood. Ready? Go! Love it. One last time, go. Alright, relax, breathe. We have the last one and it's with the middle finger, so it should feel a little better. So we're on the 2nd fret of D, and we're watching the hand. We make sure there's a house for a mouse here. Don't squish your mouse. Keep the hand curved, watch the shoulders. Make sure that the ukulele is not facing you. Make sure it's facing out. Okay, here we go. 4 times on E minor. Ready, go. That sounds so cool. That's the minor chords. And one last time. Go. Breathe. Your homework is to go through the chords like this. You'll have 4 beats and then 4 beats of rest. So it'll be like this. Starting on G, ready, go. G major 7, ready, go. G7, ready, go. E7, ready, go. E minor, ready, go. So we're putting a lot of things together here. So if you find that challenging, that's okay. We are strumming, which we just worked on a day before. We are pressing specific strings to create chords and switching to them, which requires thinking ahead. Like, you're already thinking about so many things, and on top of that, I'm asking you to think ahead. So if you're overwhelmed right now, you're not alone. It's totally normal to feel this way, and you don't need to do each day like at a time. You can spend 2 or 3 days here, and that would be totally okay. Take this challenge at your own pace. So use the printable, and if you want to make like an extra copy and turn it into flashcards, like cut out the chords and turn it into flashcards, I would recommend it. So I would cut off the chord name and just keep the chart and test yourself, like flip it over, put the chord name on the back and see if you remember the chord names. Because honestly, if you ever want to jam with someone, or if you ever look up the chords for one of your favorite songs, it will make it so much easier if you memorize these chord names, because you don't have to go, what chord is that? What chord is that? Like, I'm going to give you all of the most common chords, and if you want to get ahead, I will put them up here as well, because I have individual tutorials for the most common chords, and that will help you get ahead if you're ready for that. If you're not ready, hang out here, take your time, breathe, and enjoy the journey. This is so much fun. Like, just enjoy it and embrace it. Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye here. Thank you so much for choosing me as your teacher. Thank you for being my student, and I will see you in the next one. Sayonara!